20.
89 minus 20. Welcome to YouTube. Whoop
I
whoop.
like it. All right, I'm gonna start recording.
Ladies.
Let's do it. Oh,
Bryce, whenever you're ready.
Bryce. Yeah, Bryce.
What am I doing? Oh, I'm recording the 89.
Yeah.
I didn't get my M&Ms. I'm supposed to have all brown M&Ms. How am I supposed to record in these conditions? This is bullshit. 89.
I like it. I might keep that whole shit in there.
Yeah, you might as well. Fuck it. They're just gonna be like, "What the fuck did they? Why?" And we're gonna be like, "We don't know.
Yeah,
We just work here. We're
Exactly.
just part of the. We're just. Do you fucks with the vision or not?"
I'm just the editor. Don't ask me.
They put the recording in. I just fucking like save it in order.
I push the R on my keyboard and that's it.
Yeah. No, I'm a regal lumberjack.
Oh boy.
All right.
Good to go whenever you're ready.
Okay. And we're going with. Oh, that didn't work.
I've got. Is that a fedora?
Were you gonna be.
Oh
Don't you worry. At some point, I'm gonna be wearing a hat. Okay.
I've got guns. I'm going to shoot them.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
3, 2, 1. Patrick, go.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 89 of the PB&J podcast. As usual, Bryce is here to attempt to just fuck up everyone's day, apparently.
Anyone who has to goes to this show, I have to try and fuck them up, including myself. But I'm very good at
It wasn't just
myself from
that
fucking
makes me
myself
happy.
up. Of
Yeah.
course not. I love you guys equally.
So yeah, right.
think
And
you
by
do.
that he means he'll mess with us equally. So we're sorry our schedule's been all weird, but we are here, stop complaining.
Yeah,
You hear that, Mike?
jeez.
Yeah,
Mike sent us a very strongly worded email with some not so veiled threats.
mhm.
So
Actually, I think it pointed back to Jordan. Can you pull that email up real quick? Would you mind?
Yeah. Give me a
So anyway, we've got a lot of stuff to do today, a lot of things to talk about. You might notice that I'm currently sitting in front of Stonehenge, like I can fly. Woo!
World traveler.
Yeah, I'm a world traveler. Actually, no, I started playing with OBS and I made this cool scene. And we all three were gonna be in it. It was neat. There was some PB&J Easter eggs in there as well, like a sandwich.
Yeah.
And some.
I don't know if that counts as an Easter egg.
Yeah, it does. It does
Okay.
because people don't pay
It's an
attention.
Easter sandwich.
It's an
really.
Easter sandwich. Oh, I'm putting an Easter egg in the picture.
There you go. Now that's an Easter egg.
Yeah.
There you
So
go. Alright, I got the email up whenever you're ready.
awesome. But anyway, it failed because of a specific application, Skype. That that is
Skype's
garbage.
It's
And
absolute cancer.
yeah, as soon as we put all of us together in a call, it's just shit. But for some reason,
Google Hangout's doing the same thing, is doing it perfectly with perfect audio and HD camera.
I will say this though, sadly enough, it does not support what I needed to make the little thingy work. So I'm gonna work on that this week, I guess.
And for all you audio only listeners, we're talking about the
Video
visual appeal.
stuff. Yeah. So our video, I got some new toys, so I was like, I'm gonna start messing with the way our videos look. And it's fun, happy fun time. So you should definitely check it out if you're listening to this on the audio show. Check us out on YouTube's for sure. So anyway, that email that Mike sent to us was mostly asking why we haven't done a show yet, which we're sorry. But also, he brought something up about a previous story, I believe.
He did. So I don't know when it all runs together. But I don't know when we talked about this, but there was this weird Canadian chick who's like super tall. She's
Oh, the
blonde.
supposed hybrid.
Yeah, she's supposed to be a hybrid alien and human or whatever.
Of course.
Um,
They all say
basically,
that just to get you to take them home.
Exactly.
And then you find out they're not even an alien.
Yeah, they're not
it's
even an alien.
disappointing and
So
a boner
she-
killer.
Exactly. Super mega boner killer, like deal breaker for sure.
Yeah.
She's the pregnancy, or she's the result of a pregnancy of a Canadian and a Russian Olympic athlete from 1976.
Now that's what he says, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's taking out the gray band. I was trying to put a hat on. Look.
Just leave it like that. That's perfect. We need to get you a hat that's actually like that. For those of you who can't see it, Patrick has like shopped himself a hat into his image, and he's placed it on top of his head. But his green screen effect has taken out the band that goes around because it's a fedora, of course, and it made it like it had a little see-through cam.
Yeah, it was weird. It's because I don't feel right without my hat on. Anyway. So the whole
that's
thing.
The mysterious circumstances about her birth is that she was just born from an Olympic athlete and a Canadian woman.
Well, I think that she's obviously lying, or her mom didn't want to tell her the truth, and that's what the problem is. Because the original story, if we remember back, was that she was an alien human hybrid, right?
Last I checked, Russians are not from another planet.
Well, yeah, but so what Mike is saying is that this all lines up with this whole Canadian thing.
But that explained literally nothing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Focus less on the video and focus more on what you're saying, please.
You lost me, and then you zoomed out a little bit.
I was doing something else at the same time. There's her age, right? Her unexplained birth and whatnot. It lines up with when the Olympics or whatever were going on. So her mom just didn't want to tell her, hey,
I went to the Olympic Village,
and
there's a reason they hand out so many condoms for free.
Exactly.
Everyone's fucking in the Olympic Village, like everybody.
So that's really what happened, though. Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, good looking out, Mike. What the weird part is how he knew that off the top of his head.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
It is a little weird, right?
You know, he listened to the episode and he put on his Sherlock Holmes hat and his little bubble pipe.
Little cute bubble pipe.
That's obvious.
Yeah, and he went to work. There's nothing weird about that.
Not at all. I agree with you.
Mike, I appreciate the fact checking and expanding on the stories. If there's any other story that you find more dirt on, share it with us because we love hearing from you.
Yep.
Yes, I
just
appreciate it.
Like 50% less threats.
Listener,
50%.
I'm gonna find you guys, Mike. No, please.
No, yeah, right. 50%. Actually, how about 100% less threats? Oh shit. So yeah. Anyway, we got some stuff to talk about today. Before we get into that, though, I wanted to have a little complaining session.
Sure.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's go.
Yeah. Fuck you. So I'm pretty sure I told you guys about how my wife or my sister was giving us her old china cabinet. I tell you about this?
Yeah.
Right. So the china cabinet is gargantuan, right? It's all like solid wood on the bottom and like a lot of glass and wood on the top, right? And it's like two pieces. It's got to weigh many pounds.
Many pounds.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to. I was about to say 100, and I kind of thought about how wrong that probably is. So
yeah, that sounds pretty wrong.
Yeah,
but it's very, very fucking heavy. So anyway, too big for any of the vehicles we have. So we were like, okay, we're gonna. Her sister was getting our old one, right? So her sister has a Dodge Durango. I'm like, well,
nice,
fucking using the truck, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Terry, my uncle, has a trailer. I'm like, sweet.
Oh.
And she's like, yeah, and my sister let me borrow her hitch that she used. This is what she said, that she used when she borrowed Terry's trailer. I'm like, all right, cool. So we drive over there, and now Terry has super large property in an undisclosed location. He has many trailers.
Area 51.
Fancy.
And so I knew which one she used. So I put the hitch on there and I'm like, wait, this hitch doesn't have a pin. like to hold it on.
Really?
I'm like, what?
That's not good.
So I'm like, all right. So I look at a bunch of other trailers. I scavenge a pin. I'm like, cool. I'll put it back when I get back. Put it on there. Go to get the trailer. Guess what? The ball on the hitch, way too big for the trailer size. So then I'm like, well, fuck. So I start looking at all these other trailers. There's like 7 of them. I'm like, they're all too big or all too small of a thing. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I go into the shed. I start hunting for fucking another ball or another hitch. Dude, I spent like 2 hours on this. Eventually, I found a hitch that worked, a ball off of another thing that worked, and I put it all together, and we were able to go.
Okay.
So we drive down I-4, which was sketch anyway, right? You know,
I-4's
I
always
haven't driven with a trailer in a while, and plus I-4 is always sketch. So we get out there to get it, and dude, it was bigger. It was heavier than I anticipated it being, and it was me and some girls. And and now it turned out that a friend of ours, Krista, was able to help me the most. But my brother-in-law, Jimmy, he essentially has everything, like, right? So he has those fucking, the straps you put on your forearms.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed
So
to be
you
able
can
to
like
lift,
2-man lift things.
superhuman.
So we used those.
Okay.
Fucking like tiptoe it outside, get it on
That
some
sounds
dollies,
awful.
roll it, use that, tiptoe it up. Dude, it was so fucking heavy.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Right. Then we get it on the trailer and we're like, well, it's all awkward and shit. Spent like fucking 30 minutes trying to, needless to say, left my house at 2:00 in the afternoon, got home at like 9.
it's a long time to pick up a cabinet.
For one china cabinet?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that even though it was free, not valuable.
I'm
No.
telling
Lost
you.
value.
Now, it's nice and it looks nice or whatever. Was the frustration and the
Not worth.
kind of
No.
urge that I felt to throw it over the side of a bridge on I-4,
You got to think about in
It's
time,
worth it. No.
in time spent versus like the value. Because for me, I work, right? I make $100 some odd a day. If I worked 7 hours to get that thing home, I spend almost $100 on it. That's just how I have to view it. So
That's a good way to put it.
I mean, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, it fucking hurt. It did. So, and it actually physically hurt. Like today, I'm a hair sore. Like it because the problem with those things is it forces you to, like, even though you're like kind of holding it and then just lifting with your legs and letting the straps do the work, you're not though. You're
not.
fucking putting all this weight on your shoulders and your forearms and your chest or whatever. So felt that today.
Do more work than it's normally used to.
Yeah. So definitely felt that today. So then today, right? I'm like, well, fuck this. I'm done doing shit today. I'm chillaxing. My wife calls me and says, "Hey, babe, I found a deal on mulch at Home Depot." Now, this is what I read
that's
at
lovely.
Home Depot. And I'm like, "Oh, cool. Okay." She goes, "Should I get it?" I was like, "Yes." So then in our conversation, I'm like, she's like, "Well, meet me at my job." And I'm like,
no, you said should you get it?
No.
Should
But
you?
meet her at her job. Home Depot is down the road from my fucking house. So now I'm like 16% confused. So I reread the text message. No, the Home Depot in Lake Mary.
Bruh.
How bad do you need mulch? Like,
not that bad. I'll answer that for him.
Lake
Not
Mary
that
bad? I don't think it's
Not that bad.
Lake
Not
Mary.
that bad.
What is
Not
it, like
Lake
$1
Mary,
off? Like, how much more are
No.
you spending in gas to go to Lake Mary?
So hold
Lake
on.
Mary worth.
So hold on. Now, in my wife's defense, it was a deal. It was a percentage off, right? Am I going to talk about the percentage off?
Was it 5%?
It was a percentage off. Okay.
I need the percentage.
I'm not giving it to you.
Message it to us.
I need the percentage.
What?
We won't say it. Put it in the hangout.
No,
We won't
because
say
it makes
it.
me
Shoot it in a
mad.
message.
Huh?
Shoot it to us in a message.
I won't.
Put it in the hangout. I need to know, man. You can't. Come on.
I need to know. I need to know.
So anyway.
Tell me, Patrick, please, because I need to
Really?
know.
All right.
You can't just have me belt it out like that and not shoot it in a message.
Anyways,
keep going with the fucking story.
Anyway.
I guess we'll.
No, I told you guys.
So
I just messaged you. So I'm not gonna tell everyone else. Anyway.
Okay, cool.
So we got 30 fucking bags though.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Jeez.
Now, let me just tell you that it was pretty cheap. The mulch does look nice. 30 fucking bags is approximately, 15 more bags than you can fit in your average size sedan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So no trailer, no Durango. So me and my wife both take our family passenger vehicles to fucking Lake Mary. And then
need a friend with a truck.
I need a truck. Proceed to stuff 15 bags each into our cars. Now, 15 bags each is pretty extreme in that my car was straight up squatting. Okay.
Oh my god.
Now I'm gonna for the camera here for the visual
for the day.
Over any speed bumps?
I don't know if it'll show it.
It legit looks like you have a lowrider.
So
Like
anyway,
you
so for the
drop the
audio
car down
guys,
low.
if you're just listening to this on the audio show, I drive a 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. Now they're not high off the ground, but it's normal sedan height off the ground.
That thing looks like it was dropped by some Puerto Rican kids in Yosemite.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
that looks like a '98 Honda Civic with like the
across the street from me.
I shit you fucking not though. 3 or 4 more bags, bro. I'd have been scraping rubber on the bottom of the car. And my wife's car, no different. She squatted too. Now her car's a bit bigger than mine. Like my max was straight up 15 bags, unless I started putting them in my front seat. Right.
That's a terrible.
Now listen. No. That's how you die.
Don't do that.
So my wife, she could have fit probably 5 more bags. Her car's bigger, but it was squatted too. Now, my car is a Jetta 2-point slow. Okay,
2-point slow.
it's got some highway groove to it, but it doesn't have like torque. So like I felt the difference in weight in my car.
Yeah.
Now my wife's brand new car, that's all zippy and shit. Just walked like it was nothing.
Wow, you have a lot more kids in here than usual, huh?
Yeah, right. Like that's it. It's probably like
that's how the car's reacting. Was just like, well, what the fuck? Okay.
Well, what the fuck? Oh my god.
I guess we gotta tell Chloe to stop eating so much cereal.
Right? She gets that from me.
She does. I respect it.
So anyway, then we get home and proceeded to stack 30 bags of fucking mulch like in my driveway, kind of like near my front of my house.
People are like, is there a hurricane coming? Why are you sandbagging?
I know, dude. It's so much mulch. Like,
30 bags is a lot of mulch.
Dude, I'm about to fucking mulch all of the things.
I could probably mulch my house with like 8 bags.
Like, seriously.
My house, I could do my front lawn where it actually needs mulch, and then for the fuck of it, put mulch all around my house, probably like 9 bags. like come on,
30 bags is excessive, but
that's extreme, man.
I guess you got mulch for when that mulch goes bad or whatever. Like
or whatever. No, we're gonna put it all down. Well, bad. I mean, I have like a mulch walkway. I have several gardens. I have the things in the front that I want to put mulch in, and then I'll have extra mulch.
Then you have a pool.
Still, I'll fill the pool with mulch,
and then you'll still have about 8 bags left over.
Yeah,
right. Swimming in mulch. No. So anyway, my wife is good at finding the deals or whatever.
Yeah.
And she got us out there, and it was awesome, And we got a bunch of mulch.
That was such a great discount.
Yeah.
Stop it! You're gonna get me in trouble.
I'm not getting nobody in trouble. I'm just chilling.
It was a fucking adventure, though. No, seriously. Like, I did not. My car was like, "What are we doing right now?" Like, I got on I-4. I'm doing like 70, and it's like, "Yep, that's probably okay. Probably." I'm like
70 with it going low.
So then I look over and it's open. So I didn't punch it, but I brought the pedal down so it would drop to the next gear, and it was like, "Va," and I'm like barely accelerating. I was like, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll just coast. Oh,
no, I mean, eventually I built up enough speed that I was able to just kind of move over in the left lane and like pass the cars or whatever. But man,
was it a downhill?
Yes. So
yeah. You do not have the RPMs to make that happen, Captain.
So that was my adventures. That was my adventures that I had yesterday and today. That's right. I got to use a cartoon-sized wrench yesterday while I was swapping out the balls on the shafts.
Nice.
This wrench, I shit you not, is like it's gotta be 2 feet long or 3 feet long, and it's a crescent wrench. Right. And it's like right out of a fucking cartoon. And it was my favorite thing all day. The only reason that I made it through yesterday was because
I got to use a cool wrench.
No, I mean, well, yeah, but not a cool wrench. It's like a fucking Roger Rabbit cartoon.
Yeah.
Like it's
the wrench they pull out to hit each other with. Like that's what it is.
So
I use that size wrench every day.
This one
lives in the cartoon life now.
This is a cartoon. It's amazing. It's amazing.
That's funny. It is funny seeing like your little baby hand though in that picture that you sent us.
Yeah. Because I was like, cartoon wrench. Look at it. Now I picked up the bigger one, right? Which I still could have used, but I was like, this isn't gonna work.
No.
You should have done it anyway, man.
Oh man, because I mean, like the biggest thing I ever have to take off, is like, and I haven't even had to do it in such a long time. Are like the bolts on the outside of an axle on a car, you know, and even those are only like 25 or 36 mil. You know what I mean? Like, so I have no fucking need for a crescent wrench. That's fucking Roger Rabbit's cousins. Like, I don't need that shit. But it was cool. And honestly, it was so heavy that it didn't matter how tight the bolt is that you're turning. You're just like, so, but anyway, yeah, that was my adventure I wanted to share with you guys.
Well, I've been having an adventure as well, and I'm going to share it now, forcefully.
Have you?
Yeah. There's 2 different things I want to talk about really quick.
Stop yelling at me.
I do what I want. This week,
my real mom.
Currently, right now, it's still going on. Right now, is AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick. It's a speed running event that is a this year. It's for cancer prevention, and
cool.
every year it's just a marathon that's like 7 days long, nonstop.
Yeah, I remember this from last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so it's going on right now. So if y'all are listening, you want to get in on it, there's a lot of cool stuff. You can watch the VODs for any of the runs that you missed that you would want to see. But there's still like 2 days worth of runs.
Do you participate at all?
I mean, I watch it, but I have not been accepted to AGDQ. I'm not that good, but
I'm not that good.
I'm not that good.
Yes, you are, Bryce.
So that I just wanted to get that out there. The other thing is I have started on my Twitch stream. I've started a game called Subnautica, which is basically you are a person who is on a mining ship. It's like a spaceship going to an alien planet to go mine. When something happens and you crash, and you're in the life pod. And life pod's like, hey, you should probably do some stuff or you're going to die. And you're like, all right, life pod, you got it. And you go out and you start
all right, life pod.
And you start synthesizing things, making stuff. Right now, I have an underwater base that I'm starting to build. I plan on having a scanner and a submarine here soon. And I'm doing it all in VR because it has VR support. And that's why I finally bought it, because the main game's beautiful and it's really fun to look at. Mm-hmm. And it's been on my watch list. Like, I want to buy it, but it's only $20 right now on Steam because of a sale. And as soon as I saw it had VR, I was like, no choice. I have to.
So that's why we haven't heard from you in a couple weeks.
I mean,
in your Oculus.
I mean, at least the past couple days.
Well, yeah.
Did I tell you that I made Shayna finally watch Ready Player One? And she was like, "Is that what Bryce does?" And I was like, "No, honey. No, it's not." If Bryce was able to do that, he would never fucking leave VR ever.
I mean, for some of it, for other parts, like that whole movie is a clusterfuck, and I'm not going to get into it because that'll be for another day. That movie can be on an emotional level. not because of any kind of writing, but just because I look at it and I'm like, none of it makes sense to me. Absolutely none of it.
Why?
I can't. I will gather organized thoughts, and I will talk about it.
Give me a chance
I will
to watch
rewatch
it
it, and I will. Yeah, you watch it first,
Okay.
and I will give it every pain point because it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Why are they
He's so angry about it. I love it.
Why from anywhere? Doesn't make sense.
Hold it in. Hold it in.
So yeah, that's been my days. I am an underwater sea captain. That's
an
what I'm going
underwater sea captain, huh?
That's pretty sweet, man.
I just need a captain's hat, maybe an eye patch. Then I'm a veteran sea captain.
I'm a veteran sea captain. Yeah, do it.
But yeah, those are my adventures. So I guess now we can go to the meat of the podcast, our usual shebang.
Shebang.
Who wants to go first?
I don't know.
It's story time.
3, 2, 1, Jordan.
All right, Jordan.
Paper, scissors says shoot. No, I'm just kidding. I actually do. So, this one, I just read about it today, or actually, my wife told me about it when we were watching some TV. Basically, and it reminded me of you, Patrick, because A, this is something you would do, and B, I know that you just got a Ring doorbell.
Yeah,
right.
It's super fun.
So, this lady and her husband are out of town. They're from California, right? So they're out of town, and one night they get a bunch of alerts of somebody at their front door from their Ring doorbell app, right? They're like, that's a little weird. It's between like 3 and 5 a.m. or whatever when at least when the alerts came through, when they woke up in the morning, they were looking at them. And they were like, that's weird. Our son doesn't come home until 6. And that's an odd time for a lot of traffic. So let's check it out. So basically,
let's check it out.
This dude, this 33-year-old dude, they haven't found him yet, but they identified him because the Ring doorbell, its quality is like fucking crystal clear. It's weird. But essentially, he walked up to this lady's doorbell and started making out with it.
Full tongue.
Full tongue making out with it.
And he looks at the camera doing it too. He knows they're watching.
Full on erotic ass.
If this ever happens, I assume it's going to be one of you two doing it to me.
No.
I'm not doing that to you. Thank you very much.
Definitely.
The doorbell has been touched by things.
Well, no, you got to wipe it with a.
He didn't wipe it
first.
He didn't wipe it.
No,
he just went right in, just full blown.
Full on licking like you wouldn't.
Eyes closed.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah, he did eyes closed, like getting
sensual, like full
deeply
blown sensual, man.
Ew, really?
Yeah, and apparently they didn't say what he did, and it kind of bothers me because I really want to know. Apparently, he also relieved himself on their front lawn.
What?
Now, did he relieve himself as in like did he take a piss, or was it like he got a little too into it and whoops?
Did he piss, shit, or jizz? That's all I want to know.
Based on how into
Can I
it
just
he
say
was
that
with
if you
doorbell,
just write
I'm
the
gonna
word
say
man, you get man licking doorbell.
There you go.
Like,
you go.
It's the top story.
Yeah.
Just from clicking.
It's a true fucking story. And the lady, they interviewed her for the news or whatever, and she's like, we laughed about it afterwards because he did it for 3 hours apparently. And he didn't do anything wrong, technically. He didn't break anything. He didn't break in.
Fuck.
He just out with her doorbell for a very long time.
That's so funny.
There's video of it. Like, they put that shit online. It's fucking creepy.
That's funny.
It is really creepy.
Yeah, no, I'm watching
it's unsettling.
I'm watching it right now.
Why? Why would you do that?
Black and white, right? So
because it's the doorbell cam.
Yeah, it makes it even more unsettling.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's definitely a peanut thing.
A peanut thing.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Patrick, what just happened to your camera?
It is not a peanut thing.
It is a peanut thing.
Patrick, you've gone to black. Now you're only partially black.
What are you doing?
I was just seeing
Stop
if
messing
I
with OBS during the show.
I was gonna play the video, but it doesn't. But my internet won't let me.
Okay.
As soon as I tried, my video stream started to cut out.
Good job.
It's probably the bit rate you're streaming at. I'll help you with that later.
Probably, I guess. All I know is that I was hoping, because then we could all heard the audio and then you could watch it and see it.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Although I can describe the audio, there isn't any. It's just you hear, like, if you guys ever listen to like a camera that's just out running at nighttime.
Huh?
It's like ambient noise, right?
Yeah. White noise. And then in black and white, this guy, and he's not licking that doorbell either. He's not licking the Ring doorbell.
Yeah, not the Ring doorbell.
There's like a intercom doorbell.
Yeah.
And he is making out with it.
He's like tongue punching it.
That's full, sensual, hot in the moment making out with that doorbell.
So theory, he knows her, and he was like, there while he shouldn't have been drunk.
This is what I'll do to you.
Yeah, right. And she was like, never come to my house.
And he's like, baby, you just haven't seen what I got.
Yeah, exactly.
He's showing her the goods.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
I get it. I mean, if that's the case,
unfortunate that the goods were not worth very much.
No. Funny.
I mean, now they're worth quite a bit.
Yeah.
They're worth some internet views. That's for sure.
That's right.
So
I just love how uncomfortable the newscasters who, when they broke that story, how uncomfortable they were talking about it. They're like, he's really into that. And there was like this awkward laugh, and then it cut to the three of them. And they were just looking at each other like, what the fuck are we supposed to say about this?
Yeah, I mean,
okay, so
it's fucking weird, man.
That is fucking weird. What's fucking weird is this. So I don't mean to change subjects on you, Jordan, but
I'm going to change subject.
I was Oh yeah. I was pulling up my story to talk about. And I just wanted to make sure I remembered what it said, and it just makes me laugh so hard. So there's those Lightning McQueen like ride along toys, you know what I'm talking about? And it's like
yeah, like
a steering wheel and
power wheel things.
Yeah. And this is from, well, it's not a power wheel. This is like a toddler push along thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And you know how they have the buttons on them you press to play like music?
Yeah.
Right. So this one, when you press it, when you press the first one, it's playing like one of them is like it's turning on, right? Vroom vroom. And then the other one is like obviously a kid song from the movie, right? And then the other one is like this song that's like, I don't know how to best explain it. But essentially it gets to a point where the song says, sticking a finger in my butt.
No. What?
Excuse me, what?
Oh.
Hold on. I think that I could probably use my headphones and play you this. Hold on. Let me just turn the volume up.
I need to hear this.
But I want everybody to hear it because it's so super ridiculous, right? Here. Volume up. Can you hear what's going on? Can you like thumbs up if you can hear what's going on?
We're not gonna be able to understand it.
No.
We're not gonna be able to hear it.
This video.
It sounds like it's in the background of like your house in another room on a TV on low volume.
Is it on YouTube?
Ooh, yeah, it is. But for whatever reason, that one was super quiet. I guess this part where it's like put a finger in your butt, and it's fucking hilarious.
Does it actually say that though?
Yes, it does.
There's no
Where did this toy come from? Like, how did this come to pass? How did no one notice this before now?
Well, I mean, they bought the toy this way, right?
Did they get it from the dollar store?
Because
there was that one toy that told little girls to kill themselves.
That's crazy. It doesn't look Bobo, you know. Let's see. Here we go. And I mean, and it looks like a legitimate toy. So anyway, on the Disney song Lightning McQueen, right? And we all know who he is from Cars. Intro slide. The video shows the user turning it on, pressing a button. And at one point, the catchy tune, Lightning McQueen says, "Stick a finger in my butt." Which now there's always so they're saying, how does this happen? And it's not the first time that a Disney toy has been involved in such a scandal. The same song also occurred in a Mickey toy, according to a viral Facebook post from last April. I actually didn't know that. We're gonna take a look at that in a second.
Can you send me a link to the video and I'll try to put it in my microphone from my phone?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
because all this is sounding like to me. It sounds like they have a prankster somewhere within their midst that they haven't fired yet. That is
good point. Yeah,
randomly throwing it on
story.
Toys.
It has the video in the story.
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. It's got the Rusty's logo. It looks legit.
Get back here. Okay. My head looks bigger than yours. This is somebody's Facebook video.
Hang on.
Oh, that's better. So that's the first song.
Sticking a finger in the butt.
Now hold on. Now what's funny is, Jordan, I just sent another link in the Hangouts to a Facebook where a couple apparently have a Disney toy that's also a ride-along toy that plays the same fucking thing.
I'm telling you, this is an intentional.
This is not an official Disney toy. This is a knockoff from another country. Skip to 225. All right, hang on. Let me
so maybe this is a knockoff toy, and that's what it is. You might have called it.
It has to be. I feel like there's way too many things.
All right, hang on. I'm skipping forward on this Mickey Mouse one.
Okay.
It takes a while to find what I found. So if y'all can just turn your volume up and listen to this song that is on our daughter's toy.
We're trying to shut the fuck up and play it.
Huh? Same song.
Yeah, that's the same song.
Yep.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. I want to know
it's a song about self-exploration. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, right. And we're giving out to the kids so they can explore. So this is actually a song called "It's Okay," and is performed by DJ Maxwell. And it includes the refrain, "Sticking a finger in my butt." So I wondered if he has some kind of attachment to what's going on.
I don't know if he does. I have a feeling. I legit think that this is just a prank that someone's doing, and they chose that song because it sounds just poppy enough to like make you think it could be a Disney song.
Oh yeah. Well, what's funny is it sounds exactly that way. You're not fucking wrong.
It sounds like it came off a Disney Channel original movie.
Yeah.
Up until they say finger in my butt.
Until they say finger in my butt.
Yeah. So I think that this is a prank that was thought out. They used that song because they thought this sounds like the most fucked up Disney Channel original movie song ever.
That line far enough in that you would stop paying attention to what they're saying. Because
and until you like really heard it, and then you're like, wait, what did I just hear?
Now, imagine being the parent, right? And your kid's playing with this thing and they're like scooting around the house on it and shit. And you never really paid attention to the lyrics before, you know, and all of a sudden you hear finger in my butt. You're like, what the fuck did I just hear? Dude, and honestly, I'd probably trip.
I'd die laughing.
Well, I mean, after that. Because then you got to think of like, well, I just bought this from where? Well, if you bought it from an actual store and it was licensed, like it was supposed to be that thing, and it was Bobo,
smack that lawsuit button.
Fuck yeah. I mean, which the fact that I haven't seen any stories now following either of these up about a lawsuit, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they're both Bobo. Bryce is probably right. It's probably just a fucking prankster who thinks he's funny.
He fucking is funny.
But you know, you're right. I was gonna say, but you know what? I can't not give him props for that because
100.
Dude, that's well done.
Once you get multiple viral
like from wish.com or some
that's
shit.
fucking hilarious. It probably is.
That's my whole thing is if this was bought from like a third-party reseller or like wish.com or some shit like that, they have no right to be mad. They can pretend, they could try and get Disney for it, they could do whatever because they think they can get away with it. But let's be real, you know what's going to happen when you go to wish.com.
Yep.
That should be in the terms. It probably is in the terms and agreement for wish.com.
Yeah.
You're probably going to get some Bobo shit, and we might try to tell your kid
to put a finger in their butt.
Yeah.
You know, it's just how it goes.
That's
it's
so
therapeutic.
fucking funny, man.
So
I think today's show possibly called
Finger in the Butt. Sticking a finger in my butt.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll find out. Lightning McQueen sticking a finger in my butt.
Lightning McQueen sticking a finger in my butt.
That is to 89 minus 20.
We'll figure it out. I wanna talk about one thing before we go to break because we've discussed two semi-viral videos, you know.
Yeah.
We've got the guy making out with the fucking thing and Lightning McQueen exploring his asshole.
Yep.
Which by the way,
don't
those movies, you're right. I'll talk about Cars too another time.
All I know is I'm pretty sure Bryce was about to.
I thought about it, but that's
Cars to exploring your asshole.
Well, I mean, their headlights. There's a scene where there's twin like girl cars, and they flash their high beams at Lightning McQueen. And it's supposed to be like they flashed him.
Yeah, they flashed him.
So I mean, and they even had like a tramp stamp on another car.
Yeah.
Right. So in theory, Lightning McQueen could stick something in his butt. I wonder. I'm guessing the exhaust pipe. I don't know. Maybe it's the trunk. If that's the case, I've been doing a lot of weird shit with my car. Anyways, so you guys have heard.
Normal, then I haven't done that.
Yep. Moving on. Have you guys seen Bird Box? The movie Bird Box?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't gotten to see it yet. I have a general idea of what the dealio is, and there's a billion memes. I've intentionally avoided like any kind of spoilers or anything until I have time to sit down and just watch it. But there is a challenge that has been issued.
The Bird Box Challenge.
The Bird Box Challenge.
And what is the Bird Box Challenge?
The Bird Box Challenge is literally to, like the characters in the movie, blindfold yourself and then try to perform different tasks while blindfolded. So for some people, it's like put on lipstick, you know, do your makeup, do this, do that. Other people are trying to drive their cars while
Yeah.
blindfolded.
Walk across busy intersections.
While blindfolded. Like just going out to walk to the corner store while blindfolded.
That's super stupid.
It
And,
is.
Why are you doing that?
It's stupid to the point where Netflix literally wrote, "Can't believe I have to say this, but please do not hurt yourselves with this Bird Box challenge. We don't know how this started and we appreciate the love, but boy and girl have just one wish for 2019, and is that you not end up in the hospital due to memes." That was Netflix's official tweet. They said, "Can't believe I have to say
that."
Yeah.
But we live, dude, come on. You know, we live in the internet now. Like we live in the internet.
Which I mean, to be fair, us living in the internet means we get to see the stupid people get to have a large, loud voice and audience to where we think that this is a much bigger, wider spread thing than it really is. Like maybe only 1,000 people actually did this out of the millions and billions of people, alive on Earth.
Mhm.
But we saw every one of those videos go viral. So we're just like, oh my God, humanity's doomed. But this is insane.
Except for we are doomed. Humanity.
I mean, we were doomed like 100 years ago. We've just been kind of coasting towards the end. That's all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe that people are doing the Bird Box challenge. It like physically makes me angry that the Bird Box challenge is actually a thing.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, man.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
None whatsoever.
It doesn't.
Jesus. Well, I think that much like things that don't make sense, we should take a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really make sense that we are.
I mean, we worked hard.
We worked.
earned
That's
this.
true. We earned this break.
All right. We'll BRB. All right.
I'm on break. $100
45
million.
minutes later.
Break.
We're 45
If you don't like tacos, I'm not your type.
Hey, that's
What if
right.
I do like tacos though?
Then I am your type. What up? Get at me. Give me your digits. I already got them.
I was gonna say you already got my digis, bro.
Real bro.
Gonna be hitting
Bro.
you up, sliding in them DMs, son.
We already do that too.
How you gonna put our business out there for everybody to hear?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, bro.
God, bro. Sup. Oh, I got a sup. Oh, Andrew is here. He is either here or was here, still here. Sup. I'm gonna say it back. Putting a finger in my oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Bryce,
Yes.
I kept your rant in your 89.
That's fucking awesome.
My rant in the 89?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. The M&Ms.
It's
Yeah.
only been like 30 minutes. How'd you forget?
I have a lot of rants. All right. I wasn't sure which one he was talking about.
I have a lot of rants and not that much RAM for rants.
Once they're set, I go back to
rant
some of our
rams.
episodes and I hear it and I'm like, damn, I make some good points here. I'm like, shit, man, I'm smart sometimes. I forgot all this. I agree. Past me. I am mad at that movie again. It's fresh. I reopened the wound. Damn it.
Trying to get my vape working. So when we come back, I have Florida Woman still,
Florida Woman.
but it's short.
Like she is.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan, I found those 40 pounds that you dropped.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been gaining weight. I've got to start moving. I literally sit in this chair all day for weeks on end and haven't done any actual movement in a while.
Does your
Like,
butt itch?
No. I don't feel that shit anymore. Please, I lost that a long time ago.
You mean
I cleaned my house today.
You lost feeling in your butt.
I
YouTube, you heard it here. Bryce has no feeling in his butt.
Yeah, so I can't tell when I put the finger in my butt. But I cleaned my house today, and my legs were tired after I cleaned the house. I was just like, Jesus.
I should have made you come and help me carry that shit yesterday.
You could have asked, and I could have politely declined. I probably would have gone. I would have done it.
I did not tell anybody like how far we were going or how big it was until we got where we were going. Originally, actually, Andrew was speaking of Andrew. He was going to help me move it, but it fell through on that day. So then I was like, well, maybe I can call him. But it was like that would have been me calling him that day to be like, hey, can you come out here, please? You know, so it's fine.
Hey, can you come to Lake Mary? There's like mulch.
That would have been.
I'll pay you in 5 bags of mulch.
I got 5 bags of mulch. Slapping it down on the table.
Meanwhile, he lives in an apartment complex. Absolutely zero use for mulch.
But you know what? He takes the mulch and he goes home with it. And he's like, I don't know what I was supposed to do with this, but
I'll give you a sweet deal.
I mean, mulch is mulch, you know?
He'll probably sell the mulch.
Yeah, I was thinking sell the mulch or just rips a bag open, pours it out his balcony at anyone he hates. It'll be like a castle wall that he's defending. He sees someone coming to the door that he doesn't want to see. He's just like, oh, no, mulch him.
He could sell it for 11%.
Mulch them. That's funny.
And multiply them.
When you do
that.
What? That's funny.
I'm very amused by what you said.
I'm very amused because it's funny.
I find it hilarious. Can't you see from the look on my face?
That's funny.
I find this very funny.
You have tickled my funny bone.
That's humorous.
That's humorous.
It's all like fuzzy, like I smacked my elbow on the table.
My funny what?
Oh my god.
Well,
my story.
When we come back,
Man is very short too.
I thought Bryce had a thing. Bryce, didn't you have a thing that you wanted us both here for?
No, I didn't have a thing. I just wanted us both for the next episode because there was like too many episodes of one of us being missing.
Yeah.
So it was like I wanted both of us here in general for the next episode, just to be like
for the next episode.
Crew's all here.
In the next 3 weeks, when somebody will be missing.
At least we had this.
Tell them that YouTube can hear you right now. This is behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, but we'll have this episode to anchor to. We'll be like, no, we had one episode where we're
it's fine. It's fine.
Everything's normal. We don't live in a broken home.
Mommy.
I talk to these guys exclusively through lawyers, actually. It's a miracle that we can all be in the same chat room together. We can't be in the same room together. That's really why we've been doing internet shows for so long.
Yeah, right. It's because we're all kind of like in contract with each other still. So
yeah, we kind of got a little sign happy when we started this off. So this is where we're at. Oh wait, don't we have a thing we have to record for Ryan?
What?
He wanted an ad.
Oh, he does want an ad. We could do this on the fly. Hold on.
You hear that, Ryan? Quality content on the fly, just like you asked for.
Hold
on.
What?
I'm going to tell you all about it. Give me 2 seconds.
I need you to tell me right now.
1,000, 2 1,000. Start spilling.
Hold on.
What the fuck? That's more than 2 seconds of holding on.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have this joke about Johnson. And you guys know about Johnson?
Tell me more.
I can't.
You can't? Why not?
So no, it's just like whenever somebody asks you to get them something, right? Or or whatever, you call it Johnson because they're coming to pick up Johnson, or you're gonna go drop Johnson off to them. And it's just become this like ongoing joke. So he wants a commercial about the best Johnson, a Johnson commercial.
Johnson delivery service.
It could be a Johnson delivery service. It could be like, hey, that guy right there has got the best Johnson ever. Oh, really, mister? Yeah, you ever try it? No.
I'm 6.
What?
Why are you asking me to try Johnson? Because it's the greatest Johnson you've ever seen.
The greatest Johnson you've ever had in your life.
You hold it in your hands and you think to yourself, man, what a great Johnson.
And then somebody else walks over like, what are you talking to that kid about Johnson for? Oh, this Johnson.
Yeah, now you get it.
Yeah, let me hold the Johnson.
You know, you're going to have to pay.
I mean,
there's a quality Johnson. I can't just give it for free.
How much did you pay?
I mean, you throw me a $5 and I'll let you hold the Johnson for a while.
I thought I was going to hold the Johnson.
Do you got $5?
No.
Get the fuck out of my shop. Who let this kid in here?
This is the street. We're on the street still.
The world's my shop. Kill yourself. Anyways. So this is the greatest Johnson you've ever seen. $5, you hold it.
I don't got $5.
What the fuck are you doing in my shop?
I can't.
Y'all are fucking weird.
Get out of here.
Oh, Jesus.
Get out of here.
All right, listen, it's a work in progress. We'll work on it.
We could just edit all that together. Just cut it up with sound bites and then product made. Quality commercial right there.
Quality Johnson.
Quality Johnson. You didn't record any of that?
Well,
no.
I mean, it's all on YouTube. Because we're live talking about Johnson to the internet.
Why don't you guys do it again and I'll record it?
It's impossible.
Impossible.
It's possible.
It's impossible.
No, it's possible.
No, because that was purely improv gold. And
improv gold.
And me and Bryce can't just like squeeze that out of our butts. I mean, I have a finger up there right now.
I don't know what you think this is.
Improv diamond, damn it. No more gold bullshit.
I'm gonna need a script for improv diamond.
Alright, signing off. Good night, guys.
Good night, Jordan. See that? You see that? That's good improv. Come on. You asked for diamond? I give you diamond.
Yo, man. That was great.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Thank you. I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm a computer. Stop all the download.
What, the Johnson thing?
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it now. We could do it now live.
Johnson
We could do it now live for YouTube.
I'm gonna leave that to you guys.
But I mean, basically, I think I want a guy selling Johnson, but nobody ever explains what Johnson is, and then at least 3 to 4 other people who come up confused about Johnson, but then they see the Johnson and then they want
like
Johnson.
They understand it and they want it, even though
but
they're like, I would never understand what. That Johnson.
Exactly. Like someone thinks you're talking about Johnson. Someone thinks you're talking about, one of them's a little kid. I mean, we could do that. You could be the sales guy and I could be the people.
That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna tell you to get out of here.
Yeah. 2 people are gonna buy and 2 people are not. Actually, it'll be 3 people.
Well,
it'll be 2 people and a kid. The first person's gonna be a kid. He's gonna talk like this, mister.
Look, kid, I got the biggest Johnson you ever seen.
Anyway.
Quality. Has good mouthfeel.
Stop.
You gotta smell it beforehand.
So I want you to be selling Johnson. Like,
I can sell Johnson like you can't believe
Johnson for sale. And I'm gonna come
salesperson for 15 years. I sold cars, but fuck it, I can sell Johnson.
Oh my God.
You want some Johnson?
Let me know when you're ready.
I can get you some financing. In-house. In my house. Come on in. I got Johnson there.
Johnson. Yeah, start recording.
Johnson,
We're gonna make a thing real quick.
Oh, we're making it right now? Okay.
We're gonna do it right now.
All right. You're good to go whenever you're ready.
Do it.
Johnson. Johnson. Got some Johnson over here.
Mister?
Yes, young one.
Why are you selling people your Johnson?
Have you seen Johnson?
I don't know. What is a Johnson?
Johnson is this is the greatest Johnson you've ever seen, all right? You just put that in your hand.
Wow, this is a
It's
Johnson.
Quality, right? Good
Mister,
mouthfeel.
this is the greatest Johnson, mister. How
It's the
much is
greatest
this Johnson?
Look, I'll let you. I don't let everyone do this, but you seem like a young person who's got
Can I
some
just
smart.
take it? I want the John. Can I take the Johnson?
It's gonna be $20, kid.
I don't got $20.
What are you
Dad!
doing in my shop?
Dad! Hey,
Oh,
Hey,
hello,
yo.
sir.
what are you doing?
Uh,
Son,
you-
get back
your
to your
son-
mom. Get back
you-
to your mom.
Your son is interested in my Johnson.
What the fuck?
Look,
The-
this is the greatest Johnson of all time.
Oh, this
Don't
is
you want to
pretty
buy
sweet
some Johnson?
I do. What
Look,
is
we
the-
also deliver. We also deliver Johnson,
deliver
hot
the
and ready.
Johnson?
Yeah,
This
you just give us a
Johnson.
call.
I feel
and we'll
like I
deliver
could use
Johnson
this
right to your
fucking
door.
Johnson for anything.
Anything. Great mouthfeel. Quality Johnson. $20. $20.
$20
$20. It's the greatest Johnson. You're not gonna find a better fucking Johnson than this.
How many Johnsons I get for the 20s?
You get one. You
Just
get the
one.
greatest Johnson.
You know what?
$20.
I never seen a Johnson like your Johnson.
That's right.
Here you go. Here's $20. I'm
Thank you
taking this
kindly.
up. Babe,
Thank you for your patronage.
babe,
You
look
can
at
come
this
back
Johnson
anytime.
I got. Hey, why are you selling Johnson, yo?
I mean, isn't it obvious? Everyone wants a little Johnson. And
I
this
don't-
is the greatest Johnson of
I
all
ain't
time.
never said I want Johnson.
I mean, have you seen it?
I've seen some Johnson.
I mean, have you seen the greatest Johnson that's in my hand right now? Look at it.
Look, have you seen my? Whoa! Look at that Johnson.
Yeah.
Man,
Quality
How-
Johnson right here.
How much you want for that Johnson?
Look, it's a hot product right now. I'm selling like hotcakes. It's going to be $22.
Man, did you just sell that guy for $20?
Hey, supply and demand. Let's go.
Man.
$22 or no Johnson for you.
I ain't demanding your fucking Johnson.
Get the fuck out of my shop. Kill yourself.
Yo,
What are you
yo,
doing?
I didn't say I didn't want
What
the
are you doing?
Johnson. Give me the
So
Johnson.
you're going to give me the $22 or not? 22 will go.
I'll give you $21.50.
$21.50 isn't 22. Where'd you learn math?
I don't got no Johnson. I buy.
Get the fuck out of my shop, motherfucker. Ain't got no $22.
Johnson.
Come and buy our Johnson at Johnson & Johnson, the greatest Johnson you've ever seen. And cut.
That was fucking amazing. Oh,
You
my
trying to
God.
lowball me on my Johnson?
Bro.
I wish I said that. That would have been perfect.
Oh, I can't even. I can't.
Ryan will be pleased.
God. Well, YouTube, you got to see it. You got to see
That's
what
the
happened.
creative juices at
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
The creative Johnson juices. Buy it today, $20.
I was gonna end at the dad, but I was like, nah, one more guy.
One more guy.
I gotta cut them yees. Hang on.
I got to cut them yees though.
That was fucking.
Them yees are way too high. You need to cut them.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Jordan.
What's up?
Are you're putting that for the center of the thing too, right? That's for the center. That's for a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Beautiful.
breaking up the break with the yees.
Okay, so I say that when we come back, we talk
Right.
about that for a minute. Let's not blow our talkie about it now. Because I haven't talked about what we were to the actual show, so that'll burn some time for the audio version. and then Jordan, do your last story after that.
And I think we'd be Gucci. How long have we been recording?
Well, none of this is recorded.
Almost an hour.
Well, I know none of this part's recorded. I've done a show before. I'm just curious as to how much the actual show's looking like.
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay. 525,600 minutes. 525,000 moments so dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in stride. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? Measuring love. Just wanted to share that with you. I had a song in my heart.
I liked it. Thank
and
you.
A jig in my step, but I ain't stepping.
I thought it was pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Glorious. We should do more weird improv stuff like that.
Coming back from break, it's gonna be at 48 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit about the thing and then straight into Jordan's story, and I think we close out for a nice even hour.
I agree.
I'm feeling it.
Are you feeling it?
Days fell short this time.
Hurry up and come back before he sings more.
Raise your hands in mine.
Why are you crying, Jordan? Don't cry.
Because it was a beautiful song.
Fucking dust in my eye.
And he has a fucking dust in his eye. You know, if you had some Johnson, just saying, clear that right out. My Johnson.
I don't think, by the
get rid
way,
of it.
I don't think we could have done that any better. I think it was fucking amazing.
I agree. I agree.
I do.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's come back.
Cool. 3, 2, 1. Back from break.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back from break. I'm sure that you just peed your pants laughing because I know I fucking did.
I did, for sure.
I did not, but that's because I am a highly efficient machine and I wear Depends.
There you go. He peed his Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a friend of ours, right, was jokingly around like you should make a commercial about Johnson, because we have like this joke, right, where like if I'm coming to get something or pick something up from you or drop something off to you, it's Johnson. You're coming to get my Johnson. I'm coming to drop off my Johnson, whatever, right? So, because we're stupid.
Notice how it's friend. We got to keep the identity a secret.
Of what?
Because you're like Johnson. This friend of mine, and I'm just wondering how much of that delivery service is actual Johnson. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I look at your phone right now, I will see a Big Daddy D.
Yeah. Well, that's because when we first met, right, back in the day, I'm bad at saving numbers, and he was like, "Give me this fucking thing," and he saved his number, and he saved himself as Big Daddy D. And honestly, I laughed so fucking hard at that. Like I like laughed at that it's that way now. The only problem with that is when I meet new people and he fucking calls me while I'm there or some shit. And they're like,
why is Big Daddy D calling you?
The worst one was with my dad. My dad's like, who the fuck's Big
Daddy D? Dad, there are some questions you don't want answered.
Ever want your dad to
I'm okay, Dad.
It's I, Dad. It's I. So anyway,
okay, Dad.
We got on the topic of PB&J and how we like to do funky stuff for our break time or whatever.
Yeah, we like to, and we have an ad spot that anyone can take advantage for free. Spoiler alert: if you want an ad for free, just we'll do it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be to promote anything either. Like he was like, oh, you should do a commercial about Johnson. So me and Bryce, now if you go back and watch the YouTube video, you'll see all of the hilarity and nonsense that actually was that.
There was one take that unfortunately I did not record. And
so there.
To be fair, that was more of an explanation take. So like,
it was good. It was an explanation that delved into,
and we probably could have spliced it up if we recorded it and made that the thing. But you know what? I liked what we did.
Yeah. So me and Bryce, we do it all the time, not recorded though, so it's not that weird for us to just make pretend.
Yeah, we just make fake commercials all the time about Johnson, and that's how it goes.
So,
hey, mister.
So, and for some reason I have a really good small child voice. I don't know.
And the fake black guy at the end, like what?
He was not black. Don't be that way.
Oh, bullshit.
He was what our PB&J guy sounds like. Who does not have a race, asshole. He's a fucking sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly does not see color.
Yeah, PB&J.
The only colors it sees is strawberry color, which is red, by the way.
Grape color.
Grape color. Uncrustable.
He's not uncrustable. He has a crust.
Yeah.
Does he though?
It's in the image. What do you mean?
Somebody's not been paying attention to what the image looks like. Look at the
last 3 years.
I know, right? It was my sister, Jude.
Is your sister who made
the
like, sit down.
You go home.
Think about your life and its decisions.
So anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed that little mini skit, because we went off on it. The way it ended was pure made, like it all just came from absolutely nowhere. We live and make pretend.
Yeah, if you watch it on YouTube, I was not part of the skit. I was just recording it. Yeah, but you can.
He could have been. He could have been part.
I love how much detail we're talking about the thing they literally just heard.
What?
I was muted, but you could see the joy in my face when you guys were recording that.
Mm-hmm.
So look for future skits.
Yeah,
that's
gonna. I think that's gonna be a thing.
If you want to have a skit that we do, give us something and we'll do it. It's free.
Yeah, you got an idea? Just
email us.
I'm
so lonely.
Seriously, he's really lonely.
He spends way too much time on that Oculus Rift.
Yeah, and like he said earlier to YouTube, he can't feel his butt anymore.
Whoa. Hey, all of you need to stop. You're ganging up on me. I don't like this. Anywho, Jordan, you've been telling me you had a story. I want to hear a story.
Jordan, you got a ting.
I have a ting.
Oh, you got the ting.
Tingle, scrap, pop, pop.
God damn it.
Hey, are you hot?
You're done now. Man's not hot. Man's never hot.
Hey, dude, take off your jacket.
Man's not hot.
I was waiting for it.
Oh shit.
Plus, I think anyway, I don't have a shirt on under this, so I think YouTube would get mad.
Yeah, it's all right. You got a fur coat.
We don't fucking monetize anyway. Do what you want.
That's true.
It's a wild, wild west around here. Everybody show your tees.
You first.
No, seriously. PBnJ podcast at gmail.com. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding, but not really.
But we're not. Anywho, tell me the thing.
Anywho, so there's a gentleman from the state of Oregon.
Oregon.
Ate at a Burger King. Right? Good old Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
You all love those onion rings, right?
Good old is accurate. Good.
Yeah,
those mediocre old.
All the BKs around me shut down, and they should, because they're shit.
The only Burger King I know is the one that's in my Walmart, and it's there because the Walmart employees don't want to go anywhere because they don't have cars.
Wait, you have there's one in your Walmart? There's a McDonald's.
There's McDonald's in mine, yeah.
Yeah, because you guys have the bougie Walmarts.
The bougie Walmart.
I got the Sanford Walmart.
The bougie.
We got Burger King, off-brand McDonald's.
Damn, that's a burn.
Yeah.
Jeez. Anyway, so this gentleman, he goes to Mediocre King.
Yeah.
And essentially one day he goes to the bathroom, right? Goes to exit the bathroom and the lock's not working. So he's stuck in there for a few hours.
What?
Yeah.
So hold on.
Man's got
So
stuck in Burger King.
let's think about how the bathroom works. The bathroom lock works. Burger Kings have like the big door that opens.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So was it like the big door on the outside that wouldn't work?
Apparently it didn't specify if it was like a stall door.
I would assume so,
Which-
because even if it's a stall door, you can crawl
You
under.
can crawl under
gross.
it, so I don't think so. But I don't know. It could be a weird design Burger King.
Okay.
But
No, you're right. You're right. It
with-
could be a weirdly designed Burger King. You're not
I'm
wrong.
with Bruce in safely assuming that it's the big door.
Hmm.
Now, so he says that he's stuck in there for a while, right? And one of the employees of said Burger King, they slid a fly swatter under the door so that he can try to like pry and jimmy the door open.
What?
And he cut his hand in the process.
Here is a fly swatter.
How do you cut your hand with a
fly
fly swatter?
That's two things that I have wrong with the story. I'm glad you said that. One, they couldn't think of any other fucking thing
other
Other
than
than
a
fly
fly
swatter?
swatter?
Other than
Also,
fly
the
swatter?
fact that the Burger King has a fly swatter is deeply
That's
concerning
weird.
as a
Well,
as a
that
customer.
is concerning. I was about to say, as somebody that eats at a BK, how many flies you be swatting?
Exactly. And then B, like Bryce said, fly swatters are literally nothing of
But
the
plastic.
world's flimsiest plastic.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you cut yourself on that? But whatever. So he cuts
So
himself.
hold on. Maybe it's a metal fly swatter, and he like was using the metal, like trying to bend it out, like you would with a clothes hanger.
I don't think there are metal fly swatters.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Yeah,
I guess
no. The end is plastic, but the handle part is metal.
I've never seen one.
We're talking
Oh.
Burger King. They maybe made their own fly
No,
swatter.
I think those might be cheaper. Is
Really?
what I mean. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like I think they're crap.
I don't know.
I mean, they are, but
I don't know. But
I don't know.
essentially, so basically, he also said, as a part of this thing, that while he was stuck in there, some of the employees on the other side were laughing at him for being stuck in there, which I can't blame them.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so he gets out, and the restaurant manager offered him free food for the rest of his life should he come into that Burger King. So anytime he comes to that Burger King, he gets to eat for free.
all right.
Now that's
not a
pretty
terrible deal.
fucking no. That's not a
Right?
terrible deal. Yeah.
Not a terrible deal at all,
I mean, it's
especially
Burger
if
King.
you're
I
at
feel like
Burger King.
it's pretty
Up
bad.
until the BK switches management, and the next manager's like, I don't know. who
I have
you are."
I have no
Yeah,
notes for that.
Right?
I'm sorry.
I agree.
Yeah, who are you again? Because
Now-
that shit like that just happened to me. I had pizzas delivered wrong. I had ordered pizzas, so they were like, "Oh yeah, there's 2 pizzas under your number." And when I fucking went to order the pizzas, they were like, we don't show that here."
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. But
Yep.
anyway, so they honor it for a few weeks. All's well. Blah, 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 blah. No change in management, but they rescind the offer.
What?
Yeah. So now that man is suing
for his unlimited meals.
just over $9,000, which is essentially the cost of one burger, one Whopper meal a week until he turns 72.
So why did they rescind the offer? Does it say that?
No.
Was he going every single day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast,
I would
lunch,
assume
dinner?
so.
I mean, I don't know if I could.
See, I
every
would
day,
assume
but
so.
I would use that as much as I could, if we're entirely honest.
Right? Exactly. Now, I would assume so only because A, that's what a fat slob like me would do. But B, that's really the only thing that I can think of a restaurant manager rescinding that type of offer for.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say that. And the one thing that makes me think not is the fact that he's only suing for the cost of one Whopper meal.
One Whopper meal a week.
So if he was only going in there one day a week, they can afford that, you know?
And that was, and how much was it?
$9,000.
Just over $9,000.
$9,000.
It's over 9,000. Take that for all you internet weary people. You just got dead.
I mean, if you just multiply that by what, 7, if he was doing it every day of the week.
Yeah, and this is until he's 72.
Yeah, until he's 72.
I mean, even that's only just over 60 grand.
Which, to be perfectly honest, for a lawsuit for cutting yourself in the bathroom that you were locked into, and the employees,
not a lot of money. Yeah,
that's not a lot of money at all.
I would want more than that, dude. If that were me, I'd have lawyered up instantaneously.
You guys laughed at me. You handed me a fly cutter. You didn't call anybody. I hurt myself trying to get out of your fucking bathroom.
Yeah, I'd go ham.
Yeah,
I'd go ham.
Big sorry, there's no the floor is wet sign for don't cut yourself with our fly swatter.
Yeah, don't cut yourself with our fly swatter that we probably shouldn't have give you.
Yeah, we should have probably said, hey, we're gonna call for help, professional help. You got to stay in there. Don't touch anything. Don't try and get out.
Or fix your fucking door.
Yeah. Please don't. Well, yeah, there's that. But I mean, that was probably on accident, right? I mean, I would like a lot more fucking information.
Burger King employees working at that Burger King, contact us at the PB&J podcast at gmail.com and tell us your side of the story. Yeah. What's the deal?
We need to know. What's the deal with bathroom locks?
What's the deal with doors that don't open? Yeah. I don't understand.
Jerry?
What's the deal with people still going to Burger King? Who was thinking to themselves, man, I could eat trash right now.
Oh, shit. I will say that every single time in the recent history that I was like, man, you know what sounds good? BK. I'm going to go get a Whopper. And then I get it, and it's fucking trash.
I haven't eaten at Burger King for 3 years.
Maybe 2 or 3 times in the past 6 months.
Years.
And every single time I ended up in the shitter for a whole night.
Now, I will say this. I do very much so enjoy their croissant sandwiches. Croissant sandwiches.
Yeah, their breakfast is not that bad.
Yeah.
I will give them that. But their food.
Man. And I mean, not to get fucking in their bathroom, stuck in their fucking bathroom.
Smoking crack in their bathroom. I mean, getting stuck.
Jesus. You know what? We better close
that's what the Applebee's. That's what the Applebee's bathroom is for.
Oh yeah, I thought it was for snorting coke off hookers.
Applebee's? Boy.
Yeah. No, that was Chili's, bro. Oh, come on.
You're thinking Chili's.
Oh, my bad.
You think right. Bougie Applebee's. Chili's. Nah, we in Applebee's. You either do crack.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you get out.
I remember now. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? Before this gets any worse, Jordan, plug all the holes, please.
All righty. Well, absolutely. First and foremost, you can find us on the Facebooks.
All of the Facebook.
All of the Facebooks.
All of the first.
Searching for PB, the letter NJ podcast. YouTube, if you're listening to the high quality audio version, find us on YouTube. Just search for the same thing, PB, the letter NJ podcast.
Yeah.
And vice versa. If you are watching this on YouTube, then you can find us on iTunes, Google Play, anywhere else you listen to podcasts. And our fancy little website, pbnjpodcast.podbean.com.
Yes, please. Definitely listen. We'll try to make sure our shows are more scheduled, although definitely lying. Haha. And, but no, seriously, thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. And pretty sure
don't us anymore, Mike.
Yeah, fucking Mike.
Just still love you, Mike, but like,
we love you. Keep listening.
I'm locking my doors now. Okay, bye.
Oh, God. We nailed it.
We nailed it.
I am the one, don't weigh a ton, don't need a gun to get respect up in these streets.
Streets.
No.
Yeah, with a K.
No.
Are you sure?
100.
Oh, all right. Well,
I actually wrote a version of that song for my nerdy
Everybody
shit.
have a good night. Thank you very much for being here. Deuces and
Deuces.
such.